Oh, it's Friday Inspiration Boost time, and I am thrilled to do something new today. I have Mare with me, who's an avid poetess. Her poetry is astounding, often just blows me away. So I'm going to ask her to share one stanza of a poem as a teaser because you can only have one stanza because it's important to not let your work be out there in the world wildly abandoned because some publishers might then consider it published if it's spoken online, if it's printed online. If somebody goes ahead and shares it online, if you've shared it with somebody in an email, then it will be considered published, and then you cannot go and submit to places that say previously unpublished work. Previously published work is not accepted. So with that, Mare, please share that one stanza of that poem.
A tree is just a tree, but depending on the light, it can be a monster writhing in the night.
Oh, thank you. I mean, some of you know how much I love trees. I said I've never met a tree that I didn't like. I took pictures of all these trees in Australia because they're so different from ours here. So, what things in your life, when you want to sit down with your pen or at the keyboard to write, what things are appearing one way, and then in another situation, they appear another way? Because it's important when we look at things as writers, we want to look at things twice. Natalie Goldberg says that all writers will look at things twice. And I often talk about that. When something makes you want to look twice, look again, that's a sign that your muse wants to play. So, Mare, where do you get your inspiration from? What is your writing process?
I get it from my reaction to what I'm feeling at the moment, what I encounter in interactions with people or situations. It's it's been a great tool for personal healing for me, and so and I'm wondering if maybe in the future I would be interested in writing fiction or maybe emulating Ogden Nash and just writing fun poetry. But for now, it's a healing tool, and so I write what's in my heart and in my emotions.
That's brilliant. And I do a lot of that as well, Mare. And that might be why I am particularly enamored with your poetry because I write what some people call confessional poetry. Yours is not so much confessional as it is an invite for somebody else to go and be introspective about things. And that's one of the ways that I react to your poetry and interact with it. So that said, to wrap up this Friday Inspiration Boost for all of you, if you're interested in coming on with me to share a little tidbit of your writing sometime, I welcome you to reach out and chat about that. And also to maybe join us at a writer's lounge. Mare is often there at the writer's lounges where I get to enjoy her poetry in full, not just a glimpse at a stanza. But go and pick up your pens and look at something in front of you and examine it and see if it's just a hand. If your lover's face is just a face, which never is. There's so much there. There's memories, there's feelings, there's oxytocin. There's a lot of things. When we look at the people around us, let's write. When we look at what we feel in our heart, let's write. And the pen is mightier than the therapist. And there are studies to back that up. One study, before we wrap this up, one study is that they had people in two control groups. One was assigned to write 15 minutes a day about their traumas or their experiences, and one was not. And the group that wrote over time, over the length of the study, had significantly less illnesses to deal with. The pen truly is mightier than the therapist and keeps us healthy. So, Mare, I'm totally with you about writing for health. So, here's to our health through the poetic words. Thank you for joining me, Mare. And that's it. Bye for now. Go write.